Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Sha Om. In this video I shall be talking about the importance of understanding your number vibration. Now some of you have actually sent me through WhatsApp mail. You have asked me how is it that sometimes when I give the character traits of a certain number vibration, you do not feel it to be you because you don't seem to match, that you seem to be performing much lower. And for example, just for example, when I say that you're a number 7 and you possess deep psychic abilities, and then someone tells me, well, how is it that I'm a number 7 vibration, but I don't feel that way. Neither am I that way inclined, meaning neither am I interested. Well, there's a very logical, rational explanation for that. You see, from a numerology divination point of view, when you are born with a karmic vibration or karmic number of, let's say, 7, then you have your optimum and you have the lower, more gross aspects of it as well. So the optimum, that means if you look at the scale vertically, it can, let's say this is the middle ground, okay, the mean. Then you can go up to an optimum, or you can go down, to a gross aspect of that number vibration. Now, because I am not only a psychic but a spiritualist, and because you've been hearing me ad infinitum when I talk to you about the importance or the definition of who I am and who you are. What? Very simply put, I am pure spirit having an earthly experience. So are you. Therefore, when the time I was born until the time I exit the planet, I am 2 layers. There are many layers. They call it the Clifford, many shells, but for the sake of numerology, I just want to make it very simple, okay, easy for you and for me. So there are 2 layers, you see. I can either function at a more refined aspect and dimensional reality of who I am, or I can move down to a very gross layer, a very gross aspect of I am. So what is the difference? As you move up and be more refined in your true number vibration, you will have all these psychic, spiritual, mystical, religious aspects and angles to it. As if you are not interested, so you come to this, the middle mean, and as you go lower, then you'll be more interested, your focus will be more on the earth, on the gross, materialistic, day-to-day, mundane, routine. We normally say the samsara of things, just a cycle, isn't it? I wake up in the morning, I look into the mirror, I say I've got more wrinkles, let me visit the salon today and inject some Botox and make myself look younger. Maybe I can catch a handsome young man, a rich one at that. And then what food shall I eat? Or someone recommended this stall or that cafe or that restaurant. Oh, what shall I wear? Oh, they're having a sale at Prada or, whatever. Okay, Boutique Couture, whatever. So your mind will then be bogged on the physical, right? So then you are functioning at the lower mind level and the lower emotional level. Can you see? So therefore it is a continuum. Now who decides at which refined or gross level you function in your mind? You chart the journey, the voyage of your life, right? Now remember, this is nothing new to everybody. Everything starts with a thought. If you entertain that thought, then it becomes a desire. When that desire keeps on, becoming stronger and stronger and intensifies until you've attained it, then it becomes a habit. Then it repeats. It's a self-replicating program. It repeats and repeats, and it creates, as it repeats, it creates your scenario. It creates your reality. It creates your circumstance, your situation, your predicament, or your paradise. Now, there's a downside to that. Remember, every time you have a desire, it reaches a saturation point. What happens after that? You become what? Dissatisfied, frustrated, and you want to search for more. So your mind comes up with options because you're looking around the world that you have created in your mind, and then you hook on to another desire, right? And so it goes on and on and on. So the sages of old have always reminded us that we have to be open. We have to be awake. To be awake, to be half awake is to realize these options. To be fully awake is to move towards that refined path in life. It does not mean that you give up beautiful things. It does not mean that you accessorize and you have a certain flair in your dressing. It doesn't mean that you're interested in certain things, certain cups of tea. Maybe I like tea, you love coffee. I'm just having a lovely Earl Grey tea with lovely honey, Australian honey with it. It's lovely. Now, what does that mean? Yeah, it's just a habit, isn't it? But at the same time, if I can try to create some kind of a balance where I can live in this world and function in this world, but at the same time, I'm always aware of my true nature, my true calling, my true self, then what a beautiful balance. Now that's what I meant by the number vibration, right? So, hey, you guys, have a good day, right? God bless you. Take care, right? Always focus on your optimum. I'm going to relax and enjoy my cuppa.